Hello, family. Thank you for joining me again for another spoiler review of Power Season 4, Episode 4. We're in this together. This is a spoiler review, so you've been warned. Also, I'm not only going over the big points, and any character descriptions, I'll do a separate video and I'll link it in the description below. If you don't see it, it'll be there eventually. All right, we're going to start off with Ghost in the weight room. Ghost is on the bench press, pumping iron. And in come Charlie Murphy being Charlie Murphy. So Charlie Murphy come on there, he presses the bar down on Ghost's neck. And he tells Ghost, last year somebody got like this of a crushed windpipe. And Ghost is struggling. Ghost looking over at the camera, trying to breathe. Charlie like, what you looking over there for? Them cameras ain't working over yet. I wish they did. We could find out what happened to the last brothers. So Ghost, Charlie Murphy lets up. Ghost get off that situation. Ghost go see Proctor and Silver for a visit. They like, yo, do you know 718? And do you know Dre? He's like, yeah, Dre works for me. 718 used to work for me. They said, yo, it don't look good with you knowing fellas from the old neighborhood. Ghost like, ho. It ain't like that, champ. It's not like that. What it is I'm reaching back. I'm taking these brothers, giving them an opportunity, teaching them skills so they don't have to do the same mistakes over again. I'm like the Gandhi of the ghetto, baby. And they was like, yo, that looks good. What about this gun, though? What about this gun? And he was like, yo, I don't know nothing about that gun. I don't know nothing. So they was like, okay, you don't know nothing about that gun. And Ghost start getting a little agitated, a little angry. Silver was poking him on purpose to make a point. You can't be that angry black man. If you that angry black man, you gonna get the needle, baby. And then Proctor was like, yeah, if you that angry black man, they gonna give you the needle, champ. So Ghost was like, okay. He started feeling it. They was like, yo, do you know anything about this gun? He said, no. Silver said, cool. I'm going to go file the petition right now. And then he grabs Proctor. He said, yo, time to make that drop yet? Yo, tell him to make that drop and tell him to find out about the Salito murder. Proctor goes off. Boom. Proctor goes meet Tommy real quick. Tells Tommy, yo, Ghost needs you to make that drop. He's like, Tommy's like, man, I don't know. I'm supposed to go make some drop because some dude, some ex-killer, want me to make this drop? I don't know him. So he was like, yo, he said Ghost to James, and he said he want Thomas Egan to make the drop. So Tommy got to make the drop now because Ghost and Tommy are in this together. Tommy don't make that drop, this man going to drop that dime, and Tommy will be sitting right next to Ghost, and they be going upstate handcuffed and mother effing handcuffs. So Tommy goes to make the drop. He goes to the gangster house and tells the boy, he said, oh, this is what retired gangsters do? Watch Judge Judy? Just disrespectful, but Tommy using his brain for once besides killing. So the boy was just looking at him. He's like, man, I did my work. I'm as real as they come. He said, well, tell me one thing that you did, champ. Tell me one thing that you did. Tommy disrespects him again. Oh, you ran over John Gotti's son. The boy was looking at him like, what? So he ran through some other stuff. Then he mentioned the Salito murder. Boy looked up. That really works in real life, champ. You can use that. That works for me. I used that before on people. That works. That method, that technique. So watch that. Tommy did something smart for once. Yeah, Tommy. So Tommy got that information. So we going to 718. 718 getting the drops. Waiting for the Dominican boy. Dominican boy late. 718 like, yo, you know what time it is? Why you late, man? Got me here waiting for you. And the Dominican boy like, yo, I had to go visit my man in the hospital. And they start talking about how Tommy crazy. 718. Who team you on? You on Team Tommy. Tommy told you when he put you down. I'm one, you two. You messing up, baby. So they doing it right in front of his balls. So the next thing you know, Tommy, 718 later on, bagging it up. So Tommy like, yo, this everything? And he's like, yo, Dre didn't show. Like, Dre didn't show? He's like, yeah, Dre didn't show. I got to get him. And he was talking about the Dominican boy. He said, yo, you run over that boy, you making it hard for me. And Tommy like, if you did your job, I wouldn't have to be doing that. And then Tommy he's like, oh, but he's like, that's not my problem. How you gonna do whatever? Don't make it my problem. The fact you trying to make it my problem means you my problem. And Tommy threw me in there. He said, you know what? He said, you irritating me. Why did the FBI keep you so much longer than Dre? And he was like, yo, I ain't snitched, dog. He said, I ain't saying nothing about snitching. Tommy is a psychopath. 718, you better get yourself together. You better show that you guys are in this together. Because y'all supposed to be. You number 2, he number 1. Get together, you're going to lose your life. So then 718 He goes to the club to see Dre to get his money. Another mistake. Dre missed the drop. Dre should be coming to you, apologizing, and then with the money. But somebody gets the money. He said, yo, what did you tell Tommy? Dre like, no, what you talking about, champ? I ain't tell Tommy nothing. You know, Dre like, yo, whatever between me and you, we all cool now. Just playing 718. Dre playing that seed in Tommy's head about 718 snitching. Dre definitely wants 718 spot, possibly Tommy's. So then we jump to Tasha and Angela. They meet. And Aunt Tasha, you was already told, don't meet this chick without your lawyer being present. And plus, this is the side chick. Besides being the side chick, she's a federal lawyer. What the heck are you going to do with the side chick who's also a lawyer for the feds? No way you should be talking to this chick at all. And she tried to pull you in somebody. Y'all sharing things in common. Y'all sharing loving James. And him lying to y'all. Man, this is just crazy, girl. Why you going to meet with this? It's crazy. All right. So and then you trying to convince her that we in this together. Flip on your husband. Crazy. And then you call her gullible, too, in the conversation. That ain't going to help you. Help your cause. So Tasha ain't flipping. She's still strong, even though she tried to do this history thing of the history that they had sharing James. Didn't work. Good. Thank you. Thank Tasha. Now Tyreek and his dumb butt. I'm going to talk to him in a second. Tyreek, you can't be stealing from all your friends while you making a visit with them. You forgetting that you black. Because you black at all this expensive white school, anything happens, they're going to look at you first. Then on top of that, your dad is already incarcerated for killing a federal agent. You definitely going to be looked at first. And then you set up a pattern. Everybody you see gets robbed. Come on, man. But he's headed down that path. It was good to see that the girl he slept with did have some common sense. Like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? And she kind of, nobody care about me. I live down the street, whatever. But why are you here? So hopefully when he take his fall, this girl be able to help him through his fall. Because he going to fall. It's a matter, it's coming. You can see it coming. Lakisha and Tommy's sex scenes, I don't need to see that no more. Maybe because the scenes with Ghost and Tasha and Ghost and Angela just kind of just make these sex scenes just look, But, la. You keep that up. My man Mello gonna be knocking at your door talking about, yo, baby, I need you to help me straighten something now. But that's the only thing that's gonna be beneficial to this. I just don't see it. So Dre is at the club. The manga boy meets with Dre like, yo, you didn't miss the drop. He said, no, I had to do something for Ghost. It wasn't like that. So he talking about, yo, Tommy acting crazy. Seven Wood is unsure. He has no idea what he's getting himself into. He ain't ready. Dre tells Sue to bring him a bottle. And he's like, yo, so tell me about 718 and Tommy, what's going on? What's good? Dre, you forget, Sue and 718 are in this together. You keep playing around, you gonna end up losing your life. They in this together. All right, so we go to court with Ghost. And Ghost and this gun, they finally got the court date. So they put the black boy Donovan on stage who found the gun on the stand. So they like, yo, you found the gun, you did the affidavit, you did the arrest warrant. I think we found out who the mole is. It's you, and you trying to set up my client. And Donovan became the angry black man. So lucky for Ghost, though, because they was able to get that gun thrown out. Only problem is, the DNA gun has been thrown out. That means that they're going to go after Tasha. Tasha probably will be testifying, or they're going to be pulling her very shortly. I can see it coming. All right, so Marco tells Proctor he got a tape, and he wants to meet Proctor at Proctor's house. Proctor made the mistake of telling Tommy about this meeting, and Tommy wants to be there. So, okay, they have the meeting. Marco plays the tape of Tommy killing. All right, so Tommy comes out. Airs out Marco, leaves one in him, pull it out so he could bleed out. Right on Proctor's floor. That was a smart move by Tommy, because now Tommy just made Proctor and him, they're in this together now. Proctor can't flip on him, because Proctor will be doing a life sentence for killing a Homeland Security agent in his home, which is very stupid, because if this man got a cell phone, just like you got Ghost Dog, his phone's gonna be pinging in your house. Also, his laptop is in your house, which probably has Wi-Fi, which probably is pinging in your house. It might have some other security measures because he's from Homeland. This makes no sense. But Proctor has somebody can clean up the scene. Proctor convinces Tommy to leave the laptop with him, which Proctor will be able to get the mole, because he was investigating Mike. And Mike was nervous in the court when they was talking about that gun. So he might be able to get the mold, but the problem is, how's he going to convince Silver to use the evidence, and how can he tell Silver he obtained this evidence? That's going to be a problem. Because Silver ain't going to do nothing crooked. Silver's straight by the book. Silver is straight by the book. So Ghost and Tony meets up with Ghost in jail. Tony like, yo, I got your money, but also I want to meet Tommy. You can't be changing the deal midway through. Tony, you crazy? So anyway, Ghost like, yo, you ain't meeting Tommy, and I ain't making no more money. You ain't getting no more money. You ain't meeting nobody I know. And then he tells them, I know about the Salito murder, so I'll tell on you. And then they want to know who killed their father. And because you was dumb enough to have them make the drop at your wife's house, they could tell right where your wife at. That's the only thing you care about. So Tony gets upset, grips Ghost up. After Ghost remains motionless, calm, non-physical. After a few words, Tony let him go. Because he's thinking about his wife and his wife's life, if he could pursue this course of action. Ghost was like, nod your head if you understand me. Tony nodded his head and he stepped off like a boss. Ghost is a boss, Tony is a soldier. So which means that Tony still needs his money. So Tony mad, he can't think of nothing. He gonna be thinking, and the only thing he's gonna come up with is to get violent with James. That's the only thing he's gonna come up with, because he's a soldier. Soldiers do soldiers. Boss make boss moves. Tony gonna get physical with James some type of way, or have somebody else get physical with him. So James, you better be careful, because you might lose your life, even though it ain't gonna happen. But Tony's gonna get physical with you, so be alert. Alright, Tasha, all her money is frozen now. That's what I'm gonna talk about. They froze the bank accounts, kids might get kicked out of school, they closed the club, closed the beauty salon. I'm sure they closed the laundromat. They didn't show it though, but I'm sure that's closed. They freezing all her cash. They trying to do everything they can because they losing. They don't have no gun or DNA evidence at this time. They just had that really thumbprint on the glass that Angela received. So that's whole thing is suspect. Alright, so Proctor ends up getting removed from the case because he represented Tommy, and he's representing James. So when he made the deal to James, they didn't accept it. They was thinking they didn't accept it because Proctor is still looking at Tommy's best interest. So he's thrown off the case, and now Ghost got to put his fortune into the hands of Silver, who he don't like. And Silver is straight by the book. He's not flexible. Ghost needs some other moves to be made to get him off. Proctor, I think they actually did trust, and they actually liked each other and respect each other. So that was a good match. But Proctor may get disbarred because he didn't disclose he was representing both clients. Alright, so Proctor goes to Angela's house. He's telling Angela that Ghost risks everything he did for you. He risked everything. Proctor told him to make a choice. It's got to be you or him, and he chose you. And now he's in prison. And Proctor's like, you know he didn't do it. Angela tells him to get out, but Proctor planted that seed in her head that he didn't do it. So Angela goes back, looks at the videotapes from the time of the murder to Ghost's arrest, and Ghost never went to the bar at all. So there's no way that Ghost put that gun in that bar. So that gun was placed when those cameras were turned off. That verified it. So now Angela, the scene cuts off, but Angela, I believe, will try to get this case thrown out because now she knows there is no evidence of Ghost murdering Gray. He may have went to the apartment if that thumbprint holds up, but there's no evidence of murder. So I think that she will try to get Ghost off. I don't know how that's going to be receptive by her team, but I'll get more into Angela and a character breakdown of Angela for this episode. And thank you again, family, for this quick review. And remember, more details on the main characters of this scene will be in the description below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, I love y'all, family. Be safe out there. Peace.